so it's a new episode of BeatsCentral Spotlight. I got Courage here with me, host Big Pete. I started off. So, how'd you get into like music?
I got into music when I always been into music. You know, when I was young, I sung a lot. Like you know, I just would sing here and there.
Well, yeah, like the track you had sent me, like you actually got like a really good voice.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's like the only track you did, or?
No, I actually have a few more that's actually coming out.
Okay.
So yeah, and I'll definitely send those to you.
But I'll definitely post those up. So what inspired you? Like who first got you into it?
I had a few, it's like when you start singing, you just get better and better.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't sing enough, you don't get better. So I kind of got myself into it, but it took a few people to bring it out of me. So, and that's like my friend Antonio. He used to have this stepdad, and I first started recording in his studio when he had his, studio upstairs, and I was just now starting,
How old were you around that time?
I was around 18.
Okay.
Ish. So yeah, I think that's what okay. I wasn't as scared as much, because when you get in the first studio the first time, you're like, oh my God, I'm scared.
Yeah, a lot of pressure,
Yeah, so it was kind of scary, but I started to,
What'd you do to overcome that?
just keep going more, and keep just starting to get used to it. You get used to it after a while, after you feel comfortable with that person. And
right.
Yeah.
And the first time you went, you just went by yourself,
Yeah, but I had people sitting in, you know, so that I felt comfortable with. So it was what was
feedback and stuff like that.
Yeah. They'd be like, oh, you need to work on this, or oh, you need to work on that. So that was good too, because I just took it and ran with it.
I figured you had I just assumed that you were did choir or something like that, church choir or something like that, because the voice is
I actually plan to.
Hit the high notes.
I actually plan to do some choir or do some more records and stuff, just hip hop or a little R&B.
Mm-hmm.
I just like to mix it up.
So that's the genres you mainly focus on, so R&B.
Basically, yeah. I just want to be something, that expresses feelings in their songs. Somebody who expresses their feelings in their songs, and yeah, I got a lot more coming out, so I can't wait.
Which artists do you look up to or aspire to be like?
I have a few. I love Queen Naija.
Mm-hmm.
Her vibe. And how she expresses her feelings in her music. I like a little bit of Cardi B.
Yeah. Well, what girl doesn't?
I like a variety of people. I like a little bit of City Girl. I like just a variety of things. So yeah, I like that. Little Kevin Gates. Young boy here and there. Just a few people that's doing their thing out here.
So you did that one track with damn, I can't remember his name, but how'd you guys link up together?
Actually, we've been friends for a while now, and actually, I had just called him out the blue one day and was like, "We need to do a remix to this song." And he was at first he was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do it." But when he actually started playing the beat and he was getting used to it, he was just like, "Oh yeah, I'm finna snap on this song, or we finna go for this, so, but we plan to do more. We plan to do a mixtape, and we plan to do videos. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming.
What's your timeline look like for 2019? When are you planning on dropping that?
We actually gonna plan on dropping it by, I would say, September. We would say September, just to give us time to progress because of our schedules, and we both be busy, so
right.
Yeah.
Nah, I know what that's like. It's even me trying to set up these interviews, it's the hardest thing with the schedule. It's whenever I got free time, the person's working, or so that's the hardest thing I've noticed. The schedule is always the toughest part.
that's the hardest part, you know, the schedules. And then I go to school and work, and it's a lot. So you have to be like, okay. And then when you get there, it's like we gotta be like on point, you know, with each other. And it take a few patches just to patch it all up, but we managed to make through and, you know, do what we gotta do. But we definitely are gonna make a mixtape together. So.
No, I know what that's like. Like, I've gone to a couple studio sessions, and I'll walk in, and I'll be like, all right, let's start. And then, you know, they get like 2K playing on the TV, and then like 3 hours goes by, and you only get like one hook done.
See, it took me a while to just feel it, but I just was like, you know, on what to say. Because we'll just listen and just write, not knowing that each other's is going to fall into each other's. So we'll be like, you know, he'll be like, let me hear what you got. And I was like, okay, let me hear what you got. So once I hear it, we just go off of, you know, and we'll just put things together. So basically, yeah, it'll be like, oh, okay, I like that. I like that. And he'll be like, that's fire. And we go from there.
Is that the only other artist you worked with? Or?
No, I actually got I got a lot of artists that, you know, I plan to work with now, as far as like bookings and all that, because, you know, it's a busy schedule, and then you got this person trying to make a mixtape, this person want to get on a song with you, this person just wants you on the chorus, so it's just, you know, a lot. So, but I plan to make it all work and just expand.
So for you, did it start off as like, you know, just a hobby, you know, like you mess around with it, but then now you're just starting to take it a little bit more and more serious?
Actually, I was just messing around but when you actually find your voice and you actually start to like your voice, it gets better for me. Like, I feel like once I improve, because I still got a lot of improvement or whatever to do, and once I improve, I feel like I'll be way much better, like a lot more better than what I am now, because there's always room for improvement. And I feel like I'm gonna be better and better, and just take off from there.
What areas do you feel like you need to improve in?
I want more training on like my vocals and stuff like that. I feel like I can get a little bit, you know, all into it. But I feel like once I really get in the studio and I be into it, I got it. Then it's like, don't tell me nothing else. I got it. I got it. So, and now I just feel like I want to go and do some promotion, you know, just build it up.
Right.
Like, building is what will take you a lot of places, because you got a lot of people in places that know people. So,
true.
And that's why I support my friends that, you know, gave me to you and introduced me to you and stuff like that. I was like, oh, okay, because, you know.
Yeah, because I feel like for like up and coming artists, they can have like, you know, like fire songs, like all bangers and stuff, and like, or, you know, they'll find their voice, but like their biggest problem is like when it comes to like marketing and stuff and actually getting their music out there. Like, it's like, yeah, you can have like the best track in the world, but if nobody's hearing it, you know, what's the point really?
Yes, and that's a lot of things. That's why I said promoting, going to places, like even just going to perform at like little clubs and bars and stuff like that, just to get it out there and just keep going and keep going. Then, you know, things can take you a lot of places. A lot of things. Music can take you a lot of places. Like, and also I feel like, you know, we don't get recognized as much, because it's like a lot of talented people don't get recognized as much because, you know, it's people out there that's just, you know, making a lot of money and they known. So once they drop something, we like, oh, okay, we like that and this and that, and it just overrules the talented people that's trying to come up.
True. Yeah, no, that's what I've noticed with like local like St. Louis artists. I feel like they really get overlooked, but not even just the artists, but like as a city as general. Like you look at like the biggest like rap cities like Atlanta, you know, Los Angeles and stuff. Like St. Louis has a ton of talent, but it's like nobody's hearing it. But then also, like, to add to that, I feel like a big part of it is like people in St. Louis don't necessarily support local artists and mostly listen to just like mainstream people.
Yes, yeah, that'd be the case too. And then some people just try to come up off of YouTube. I think a lot of people come up off of YouTube as far as their viewers and stuff like that. And viewers is where the money is, obviously. So you gotta have a lot of viewers, and people gotta like you, you know. Sad, but really do. People gotta like you, and they gotta feel where you're coming from and feel your vibe. That's why I feel like once I get on records with him, he, like, it's amazing because he is so dope, like, and I feel like people should really recognize his talent because he can get on a beat and be done within seconds. Like, all he got to do is hear it, and he just, you know, it go through his head. Like, he's really gifted. And me, I hear it, and I hear it, and I hear it, and it'll take me some seconds. But, you know, he'll be, like, halfway done, and I'll be like, okay, give me a few
I feel like it comes with, like, experience, too.
Yeah.
Well, here, we give him a shout-out. What's his, like, ad and stuff on Instagram?
Actually, his ad is OG Gang 6C.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's from St. Louis?
And he is from St. Louis.
Okay.
So if you want to hear it on SoundCloud, it's OG_Gang 6C. Yeah, he's really talented, and yeah, he's definitely like a inspiration in my life because he makes me, you know, comfortable enough to be like, you know, that sound fire. So, like, you gotta work better on this. You gotta work better on that. Like, you can't be scared. Lighten up. Like, you know. And ever since the first song that we made together, it got better. But we still working on that because I guess we're gonna do a mixtape together. So.
No, that's good that he like pushes you like that because then you know you need people like that because they'll bring out like the best in you.
Yes,
you know?
it does.
And you definitely hear the difference in the records.
And I feel like the best time to actually put things out is when you're going through things. Because when you're going through things, you're thinking about things and you putting it into your music and you just making it, you know, you're not going to like take things out on people or go toe to toe with someone. You're just actually expressing your feelings through music. And I feel like that's a lot of what I do. You know, I express my feelings through my music. So that's why I feel like I'm going to grow and grow more to do that and expand. Hopefully expand. So I got a trip coming up to Vegas.
Okay.
In August. I'll be in Vegas doing, you know, just things with different people also. Music coming up. So I'm excited. So, you know.
There you go. You on the come up.
Yeah. But, you know, I always shout out BeatsCentral and, you know, recommend a few people, you know.
Appreciate that.
Just to get that up and going, too. Because I know that how it is to be like, oh, man, I'm going to stop for a second and then get back on. Like, but I feel like you can't stop.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like you can't stop. You got to want it. And sometimes you be like, it's not coming fast enough, so you just stop and you be like, but I feel like I want it a lot now because I got things to take care of and people to take care of, and I want to be better than what I am, than what I was.
Yeah. Consistency is key. But yeah, like going back to like when you're talking about putting your soul and stuff into the people definitely hear it, but not only that, like if you're going through some stuff, I feel like there's other people, they might not be going through the exact same thing, but they can at least relate to it, so that you know that music touches them in a different way. You know, and I think that that definitely like it'll stay with them. You know, and I mean, no, it's dope though. I like that.
Yeah, I also got a few songs coming out. This like we got like mixtape with songs that's remixes and songs that's not remixes. Songs that's just actual beats that we just
like your original work. Okay.
Yeah, so we just get like people that be like, oh well, can you do a remix to this or can you do a remix to that? And I got a lot of requests on a particular song, Don't Leave or something like that. So I was like, okay, we might do that. We just get requests and we just like, okay, but we still are going to do a video to the one we actually just made.
Okay. when you plan on shooting that?
Very soon. We're getting plans and stuff together, and you know, money, of course. So you know, plans, money,
ain't nothing cheap.
Clothes, ain't nothing
especially
cheap.
In this industry.
So as usual, everyone waits on the video because that's what people want. People want to see you, you know, like doing your thing. So And mainly they just want to see how I come out. This will be like my first video. So I think people will be very excited, and you know, I think people gonna like it. So I'm excited to work with him, and we're gonna take it from there. He's extremely talented. It's amazing. Like, so amazing.
So you got the Vegas in August. What else you got coming up for 2019?
I also have, like I said, we also got mixtapes coming up, and I got someone who actually wants me to be on the chorus of their song, and other people that just want me to, you know, have verses. So, and I think that's good, because once you start putting music out there, like, oh, I like you, can you do this, can you do that,
right.
Can you do
you
this?
Just do feature work.
Yeah, you're just doing feature work until you build, yeah. So, I was like, okay, I got you. And I'm mainly of a person, if you wanted me to be on your song, I gotta have a topic, you know. Or if I feel your vibe, I just go with it. Like, right. You gotta, like, if you saying like, oh, love, then I'm gonna go with love. If you saying like hate, I'm gonna go with hate. Like, you know, I gotta feel your vibe. I gotta hear what you got. And then I'm like, okay, I can.
And then you build off that.
And then I build off that. So that's the type of person that I am. Now, if I'm just, you know, we going at it together, and we be like, oh, let's put these ideas together, then yeah, we could put it together. But as far as like me coming to work with you, I gotta know what I'm coming to work with, you know.
Right.
So that's a good thing too. That people always are ready to go and get things out of the way. It's very good for me.
How long does it typically like take you to complete a track from like start to finish?
Let me see. Like a couple hours. It just depends on what I'm doing. Like if I'm doing just like a chorus, I just gotta feel the flow, you know, feel the flow of the song, feel the vibe of what somebody else got going on. But if it's like me just doing verses, it'll take me a second, like to just, you know, vibe off of what you got, and then I'm like, okay, let me say what I gotta say, and then we go from there. So it'll be like a routine, 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours, because then we have to go over it and do a lot of things. So yeah, it'll be about 3 hours, not that long. 3 to 4. 4 mainly.
Well, hey, you gotta make sure it's perfect, right?
Yeah, because you gotta make sure you getting the right words out, and you gotta make sure you don't sound like just trash.
Right.
Just being honest,
generic,
trash. Yeah, you just gotta make sure. I want people to just listen to my music like, shoot, if I was in their shoes, like, oh, okay, I like that.
Right.
Why? When she going through that, I can relate to that. So I'm going to sing that and I'm going to listen to that. Like, I listen to music that I can relate to.
Right.
You know, and I also listen to music that, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, I like it.
Just vibe out
like
to it.
Yeah. I love it.
But no, it's crazy. Like, you definitely can hear, like in somebody's songs, you know, like, when they're like really into it, you can really hear like the soul in their sound, you know, versus like some generic stuff. Like, I feel like they just did the song just to do it, or you know, just to get it over with, something like that. You can definitely hear it, and people can definitely tell. You know, they'll pick up on it real quick, like, you know. So, yeah.
I'm just gonna say it's not easy, but it makes you money. So, and it makes me actually happy that I get to do something and people actually listen to it, and they send me the videos of them, you know, actually singing it, or in a car, or, you know, because I just like being supported. That's a number one thing. Like, I love being supported, because I'll shout you out. Look, I help people that want to be helped.
Right.
So, like, they be like, hey, can you, you know, share my music, this is that. Like, yeah, we need more of that in St. Louis.
Right.
Just more.
And for me, it's not even like, you know, you do this for me, I'll do this for you. Like, right. I'll do it for you just because.
Yeah,
you know.
right.
That's just the type of person I am. Like.
And I'm like that too, but I'm like, shoot, do you have anything that you're doing so I can, you know, help you?
Right.
Because you help me. So, yeah, I'm more of a person like that. You know, hey, do you got anything that you're doing? Because you help me, and, I would want to help you too. We all can,
Right.
eat. So that's a very good thing.
And if not, if I can't help you, I might know somebody that can, or like I might offer a contact, something like that.
Definitely.
I mean, I feel like definitely St. Louis needs more of that,
support.
Right.
And just boosting each other.
Right. Artists supporting artists, but then, people supporting the artists too. I feel like it's definitely like lacking that, I mean, I feel like we'll definitely get there for real. Like, I really think like within like the next like 2-3 years, you'll definitely see St. Louis is really gonna blow up. I feel like there's so many talented artists here.
Yes,
it's insane. Like they got voices, but they're not being heard. You know what I mean?
And that's the main reason people have voices that don't be heard. And you gotta move to get yourself heard, or you gotta go through a lot to get yourself heard, because trying to get viewers from St. Louis is really hard.
True. Or I'll see like an artist will get big in St. Louis, then leave.
And then move to a different state.
Right, and never come back to St. Louis.
Big and never come back to St. Louis. No. Yep, that's definitely true. Because we don't have enough support in St. Louis.
Not much keeping you here. But I feel like, with time it'll grow, and, artists that get big in St. Louis will definitely stay in St. Louis, and then it'll just grow the city as a whole.
We don't have a lot of people like, oh, I'm going to my hometown, St. Louis. And, we need people like that.
Or even look at, like, when big artists do tours, they'll come to St. Louis, go to Kansas City. That type of stuff,
Not too many come to... Or if they do, they're doing like a concert, or it ain't nobody like, oh, shout out to my city, St. Louis, something like that. We need more of that. We don't really have nobody now. Atlanta, LA, like
they're established.
Yes, way more. So I think that's why I choose to just move and just expand it and still shout my city out, because that's what I plan to do. Move and still shout my city out, because that's where I'm from, so you can't change that.
You do move. What city would you go to?
I actually am moving. When I'm done with school, I will be moving to Atlanta.
Okay.
To pursue my clothing line, actually. I'm going to school for retail management and fashion merchandise. Okay. I'm going to open up my first store in Atlanta, and my website is going to come out in St. Louis.
Okay.
But that's going to come out soon. I'm just getting all the clothes together and everything together. And
you have a name figured out for the clothing line or anything?
I do. Yeah. I definitely do.
What are you going to go with?
Scrumptious.
Scrumptious, okay.
Yes. I love it. And, it just keep people feeling real, scrumptious and good. So I plan to take that and expand with it and just go from there. And then actually finish my singing career too. I just got a lot of goals and a lot of plans. You can do anything that you put your mind to, so.
Yeah.
That's just basically how I'm going to put that.
Is there anything else you want to add on to it? Alright, well, here, give out plug your ads, you got like a Twitter, Instagram, stuff like that, Facebook.
My Instagram is Courage23. Courage23. My Snapchat is QueenLee_19. And my Facebook will be LE_ONYA. My last name Brown. And yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, and we'll put that in the description, the video. Yeah.
Definitely.
Alright, well, you can wrap it up right there.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, no problem. Hey guys, thank you for watching another episode of BeatsCentral Spotlight. If you like what you saw, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. And make sure you check out BeatsCentral.co for all your music needs. Thank you.